Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will tell you that how I try to improve my English language with the help of these letters. You can see there are so many letters. You can see this is one bundle. You can see another bundle, and you can see another bundle. This is the another bundle. So many letters. And these are three very special letters, very special. From heads of governments I received these letters. I will make the reviews of all these letters, and especially for these three letters, because when in previous time there was no existence of social media, or we have no approach to social media, because we are living in backward areas where such kind of facilities came after a long time, and people used to write letters within the country and around the world, and this was my hobby, to make friends around the world. Pen paling, you know that at that time pen paling was my hobby, and I used to write letters around the world, within the country also, but it was my interest to communicate with international people. Not this was not in my mind that I will improve myself in English language, but automatically when I was writing letters to them in broken English, they were giving me the replies, and I was reading those letters again and again, and in this way automatically a little bit I was improving myself in English language, because I was from Urdu speaking medium where I was reading. There was no at that time the custom of teaching the English language subject in beginning basic classes up to 5 standards. After the 5 standards, a little bit alphabetical words were taught to us. So it was I think too much difficult for a person to improve in English language when his basic is weak. Basically, when you are a child, your mind is fresh, and whatever you try to learn, you can improve it very easily. But if your basic years are without English language, there is no subject of English language, and after 10 years of your age, when you are in 6th standard, you try to learn a new language, then I think that it is difficult. And when you don't, if you are willing to improve yourself in English language, but in your surroundings there is no one who can guide you, or you can make a practice with that person, then also it is difficult for you to improve yourself in English language. I am not thinking that I am improved. Still I speak the broken English language, but I think that main motive is to make you understand whatever I am saying right now. I am sharing my story with you, and if you are understanding, it's okay. My message is reaching to you, and you are understanding the summary of my conversation. So main thing, language learning, main thing is to communicate. There are so many errors, grammatically errors, mistakes, but don't keep those mistakes in your mind. When you always keep that you are speaking in wrong way, that you will make mistakes, you have this fear always in your mind, then I think that you are not able to speak good English language. For speaking English language without hesitation, I think that speak without thinking that you will make mistakes or errors, then gradually you will improve yourself in English language. So at that time I was writing letters, so many letters on daily basis. I remember that I used to post 10 letters, 20 letters, sometimes 100 letters around the world, and some people were giving me the replies. And these letters which I have shown to you, all from international. These are not local letters, all from international, from other countries around the world. These are around the world. So many letters. So many letters. And the letters which were from within the country disappeared. So I saved these letters because these were the international letters and I used to read them again and again. So these letters are in my collection. And now talk about very special letters. And main thing of showing you these letters, that perhaps whatever I am speaking right now, perhaps due to these letters which I used to write in my previous time. Now the social media is available. There are so many apps. With the help of those apps, you can improve yourself in English language. YouTube channels are available. You can watch English language videos and improve yourself. But at that time, too much difficulties were present because no teachers were available, no social media was available, and whatever you have done, you have to do on your own basis. At that time, whatever you did, you had to do on your own basis. So right now the facilities are available, but I think that interest is losing. People are perhaps not more interested to learn or speak English language because they are making the translation with the help of interpreters, with the Google translation, and so many other apps are available that whenever you receive any message from abroad, you try to translate that from Google and don't try to understand that whatever is written in this message, and you are not willing to speak English language. But still there are so many people interested to learn English language because this is the global language and they know its importance. And right now very important letters I want to show you. This letter is from United Nations Secretary General at that time. I received in 2005 from Kofi Annan. Okay, I will open it and read it. Okay. This letter is from British Prime Minister at that time, Tony Blair. In 2005 I received. This letter is from German Chancellor Sherodur at that time in 2005. These international letters from heads of the government I received in 2005. And there are so many letters, and I think that I cannot open all these letters and read them. So I decided to read these 3 letters, whatever written in these 3 letters. First of all, I will open the letter of British Prime Minister. This is the letter. This is the letter from British Prime Minister. This letter received to me 16 June 2005. Mr. Altaf Malik. Dear Mr. Malik, the Prime Minister has asked me to thank you for your recent letter. Amir Lodi. At that time, I wrote a letter to British Prime Minister because I was interested to take part in international teleplays, dramas, movies. So I used to write letters to heads of the governments for this interest. So they gave me the reply, and a very short reply. But it is important that they gave me the replies. So this was a letter from British Prime Minister Tony Blair, and the second letter which I received at that time, I am opening it. This is from German Chancellor, and I received this letter, Berlin, 27 2005. Dear Mr. Malik, thank you for your letter to Chancellor Sherodur from May 25, 2005. I am sorry to say that there is no possibility to support your idea of producing movies on freedom or peace just on the basis of your written request. Best regard. This is the reply from German Chancellor Sherodur, and I was writing letter about my interest that I want to work, I want to produce a movie, and in that movie I want to show the peace, how we can establish international peace. So at that time I was English, still my English is weak because still I'm alone speaking to myself, speaking to camera. There is nobody around me with whom I can make a practice. So still my English is weak, but I don't keep this in my mind. Sometimes right now I'm speaking without making any kind of script, randomly, spontaneously. Sometimes I work on script. At that time I can speak in proper way. But that is, I think that is too difficult when you are reading, remembering that script, and sometimes you have to give the information, and if you are giving the wrong information, it's bad. You have to read the script, you have to remember the dates, years. So it was a little bit difficult to remember the things and to then make the video for you. And this is letter from United Nations Secretary General at that time, Kofi Annan, and you can check the United Nations. Okay. United Nation Unites, 13 July 2005. Dear Mr. Malik, on behalf of Secretary General Kofi Annan, I wish to acknowledge receipt of your letter of 7th January 2005, which has been referred to this office for reply. They were saying that because I was also making videos in Urdu language, sometimes Urdu words come into my conversation. Because I'm running 2 channels, and one in Urdu language, this is in English language. So sometimes randomly Urdu words come into my conversation, so pardon me. So this was letter from United Nations in 2005 I received. By showing these letters, I mean that if you are interested, if you are dedicated, no matter what your education background is, where you are living, you can improve yourself. Although your fluency or proficiency will not be as good as the people those are learning English language from their basic classes, but if you are interested, if you are willing to improve yourself, then you can excel all those people. Those are understanding that they are better in English speaking. Sometimes accent matters because I don't try to copy the accent. I have seen that some people are copying the accents of other nationalities. No need of copying the accents of others, because this is the duty of others to understand. Speak slowly in a good way. Then I think whatever accent you are speaking, other will understand. No, give your feedback below in comment box that whether whatever I have said in this video you have understood or not, or you faced some kind of difficulties. Give your feedback and so more suggestion about this letter writing journey. Hope you found this video useful. In next video I will talk about some other topics. Till then, allow me, and if you are new on this channel, do subscribe so that you never miss our other videos. I am Altaf Malik and you are watching me on my English language channel. Thank you. Bye bye.